No, we have a couple guests for you as well. So
yes.
we're going to first. We're going to feature Sarah Shockey and Tyler Patterson of the Shock Team.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Sarah.
Tyler's going to help me do the song in a little bit, but first I'm going to tell you about Jess Godwin, who is amazing, and she's local. She's in Chicago. I've been singing as long as I can remember. For a while, it was just myself in my car, in my shower, just because I wanted to sing, but mostly I wanted to do comedy. But if I could sneak like a song into a sketch show, that would be like me getting away with what I wanted to do. So at the end of the first year that I moved to Chicago, I started a comedy band with my two best friends. One of them is Tyler Patterson. The other one's picking up his aunt from the airport. So we were writing joke songs, but I didn't want them to be like jokey. I wanted to sound good. I wanted to sing well. So I started watching the other singers in town, and it was always like, ooh, she's singing out of her range, or like, oh, she only cares about rhyming. And it was just like, so I could believe that even though I wasn't there yet, like I wasn't very good, I wasn't at the peak of where I could be, that I could maybe be the best singer out there later, which is gross. Somebody on Facebook posted a link to singer-songwriter Jess Godwin's Facebook page, and there she is. She's beautiful, and so naturally I wanted to hate everything she did. So I clicked on it, and I started listening to the music, and it was so good. Like, I went the opposite route. I loved it. I read every word of her website. I listened to all the songs. I think I bought the first, like her first 2 EPs in the first 2 months I started listening to her, and I didn't have any money, so that was something. And her lyrics were so honest, and I couldn't escape like how they made me feel, how they were capturing exactly what I felt. One of them was this jealousy. Oh, it's dragging me down and getting past me. It's killing me. Blaming somebody else for being happy. Someone save me. I don't really want to be this angry. And she was so sweet. I went and saw some of her shows. I started dragging my friends to, one was at Primrose Row and one was at Main Stage, and I got the courage to talk to her after a show, and she was like such a better person than me. She was really kind, and she was bubbly and funny. She didn't seem threatened by other people. And she gave voice lessons. I ended up taking, like 3-4 voice lessons from her. And she treated me like a real singer. Like, she knew I was in a comedy band, but she took the time, and it really meant a lot to me. And her songs explain who she is and where she is in a really simple way. Like, whether she's heartbroken or feeling introspective or falling in love again. But the songs that always get me are the songs like these that are about her dream of being a singer with a career. And the further you go in entertainment, it gets sort of complicated. And she's been associated with a few different labels over the years. And their big thing was emphasizing and tweaking her look. So they'd say like, oh, you should do like a Sarah Bareilles thing, like she's popular. Or like, hey, you should just do like pigtails from now on. Like, that's really like nerdy cute. And actually, can we also focus on your legs? Like, yeah, that's perfect. So a year ago, my comedy band released their first album, and I asked her if she would come and sing a song or two to open it up, and she did, which I was surprised by and honored because she's just so much further along. And she told me that her new manager, her new label, didn't want her doing so many shows. They wanted to limit the number of shows so more people would go. And she said, but I don't care. I'm doing this show. I just want to perform. And soon after that, she stopped caring what her label thought. I think she even dropped them, and her website's down right now. What she's focusing on is doing shows for girls at schools, and standing up for yourself and not being bullied. And it's part of her whole project called Greater Than, and it's just pushing people up, because her music makes people feel so good, and she wants to just do that. And I think that's so admirable, because I've admired her this whole way, and now she's doing something even better. Her songs resonate with young women, and I know that almost better than anyone. And I could explain every song that she has and how it ties to me, but instead I'm going to sing one of the songs because she's my role model, and also I love this song. So this is Tyler on guitar, and here we go. stick to the ground. It's hard to get things right when I'm always on trial. Doesn't get me anywhere, so I try to be better at being the girl I am. Missing every mark like you said I would, but I push on my luck till it disappears. I don't wanna be here singing the same to the beat of the same old tune when I can quiet the room. Draw me in and swear you'll see me through. Tell me I can make it without you. I won't hate to see you let me go, 'cause I'll be better off out on my own. I need to be better at being the girl I am. I don't need anybody to understand. If I push on my luck, then I disappear. I don't wanna be here singing the same to the beat of the same old tune when I can quiet the room. Thank you.